Hip hop is a Black American art form created by Black American people. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with admitting that, y'all. Black people, is nothing wrong with saying that. Don't let anybody else make you fearful to say that or make you feel like you're racist for saying that. You're not racist or xenophobic for saying that hip hop is a Black American art form. Okay? Now, hip hop is a Black American art form, but anybody is welcome to participate. We have a lot of different hip hop artists across all different ethnicities, whether it be white, Asian, Hispanic, Native, Indian, whatever, right? All different type of ethnicities participate in hip hop, but it's a Black American art form. And I'm saying this because a lot of Black people are attempting to try to bully Black folks into saying that no, it's not a Black art form. It's just an art form from the streets. No, it's a Black American art form, and they saying that because they think that they don't like when we say this because they feel like it's divisive or it pushes out their favorite artists like Eminem. First of all, and they'll tell you, well, how can you say it's a Black American art form when Eminem is he's the highest selling hip hop artist and he's a white guy? Man, Eminem will tell y'all hip hop is a Black American art form, as he should. As he should. It was created in the Black ghettos of America. Okay? And it didn't have influences from Caribbean culture or Hispanic culture or none of that. It had no outside influences from the Caribbean islands or from Hispanic countries. It did not. The influences within the origins of hip hop, within the origins of hip hop when it was created, I'm talking about the origin story of hip hop when it was created. The influences were from the southern part of America, from the South, from what our grandparents and them was vibing out to. That's where they came from, okay? And again, I'm not saying that it wasn't Hispanic people that came in the culture later. It wasn't, Caribbean people that came in the culture later to help spread the word of the culture, to help spread the awareness of the culture, to help push the culture forward. But the origins of hip hop was Black American people, And I just don't want anybody. I don't want Black folks to get bullied out of saying that and admitting that, because before we know it, somebody will be saying Eminem was a founder of hip hop, and you have shit like that going on. And I'm not gonna stand for that. I'm not. But that's how people are trying to make the origin story of hip hop this melting pot, and it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Hip hop wasn't even welcome in other ethnicities and cultures in its beginning stages. It was shunned outside of the Black community. Hell, even some of the older generation of Black people didn't necessarily like hip hop like that, but it was still celebrated and amped up within our community within young Black American youth. Other ethnicities and cultures shunned that away. You know what I mean? Then they came on later. You know what I mean? They came on later. But what I'm saying is, don't let nobody else take credit for creating this genre. Don't Black American people, do not let nobody else take credit for creating this genre. Because this is the history of Black American people. We are so inclusive. So inclusive. We include everybody on everything we got going on. Everything. We've always been like that. Always been like that. You know what I mean? We are an inclusive people who are embracing. We embrace other folks. Historically, we've always been that way. And what tends to happen when we do that, our movements get hijacked. Our things that we create get gentrified. Things that we built get, we get pushed aside, and people try to co-op our stuff or try to they try to, hey, it was created by us too. We get those things. Like, you got Fat Joe saying hip hop was created by 50%, half and half, 50% Black, 50% Latino, which is not true. It wasn't created by 50% Black, 50% Latino. It was all Black American. It was black folks made that. Black folks made that. The origins hip hop was originated. The origins of hip hop came from Black American people. You know what I mean? And then you had DJs that were Caribbean and all of that. But the origins, the beginnings of hip hop came with Black American people. But But yeah, like I watched the boy Stevie Knight. 19 Keys was in an interview talking to Royce da 5'9" about Eminem, and I believe 19 Keys was, I think that boy, I think that's the guy's name, the man's name, 19 Keys, Islamic brother, Muslim brother. He was like black Muslim brother. He was like basically hip hop, trying to get what he said. The pulse of hip hop is Black American culture. Hip hop is a black art form, black culture, and you should have saw Stevie Knight having a fit, having a goddamn fit. I mean, about to fall out on the floor. See, that's that racist shit. It's racist. It's racist. That's that racist stuff. That's that racist. No, it's not. It's not black culture. It's not. No, it's hip hop is not black, man. It's hip hop is a music. Man, shut your ass up, bro. Like, he be on there raccooning, samboing, butter biscuit eating. Nobody saying only black people are allowed to participate in hip hop. Nobody's saying only black folks can make hip hop music. Nobody's saying hip hop only come from black. Hip hop music is only made by black people. We saying it started with black folks and it was created by black folks. But people like Stevie Knight will allow other ethnicities to hijack our culture and hijack something that we created and allow other people to say they had a stake in creating our culture. Because he don't want Eminem to be excluded from conversations, because he feels sensitive about Eminem being pushed out of certain conversations, because he panders to Eminem fans on his channel. He will allow black culture, like he will allow hip hop, the invention, the creation of hip hop, to be taken away from black folks, because he finds it offensive to Eminem's crowd of people and the Eminem fans and the Eminem stands, and he wants to take up for them. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. This black hip hop. Look, and you know I ain't lying. Look how other people across other ethnicities rap. I see people in India and Asia rapping with Project Pat cadence. A black man from Memphis, Tennessee, Project Pat, Rich Spray, Gold Tifa. Like, they doing that type of whole flow. That's that's Pat style. Using styles from Bone Thugs and Harmony and Twista. Double time flow that was created by them dude that was popularized by those brothers, right? Using certain styles that I see in Southern America, in Atlanta. People taking drill culture, stuff that was created by black America, especially in Chicago. This is not a black Caribbean place. It's not a place which is black Caribbean and we all black Caribbean mixed all in. It's just black American people. People in Chicago, our ancestors and stuff come from Mississippi and Alabama, places like that, right? You see other people in UK, white folks in UK, and people in Japan trying to rap in use drill rap and make drill rap and drill cadences of Chief Keef and all of that. You're like, yo, that's a black art form of music created by black folks. Regardless of the destruction it has caused within certain parts of within the black community, the drill culture, it was created by black folks. And you see black folks influence the way people dress, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they have their persona, their swagger, the machismo, black American culture. It's evident hip hop is a black art form.